Yo, what's going on today, YouTube? It is your boy Rikar here, and I'm going to be breaking down the best guns from Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War that I think are going to be awesome to use in Warzone. So obviously Warzone Season 1 is about to drop. We're getting all the weapons from Call of Duty Cold War, and I'm literally going to go through every weapon in the game super fast and tell you if it's even worth your time or how good they are really going to be in Warzone. So I hope you guys do like this video. I'm going to do it as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you do like the content, make sure you do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below what you guys think or if I missed something, because we can always learn more in the comments and chat it up down there, guys. I appreciate y'all. Let's jump into it. Alrighty, guys, so as everyone knows that has been to my YouTube channel before, I have Diamond ARs. So I know everything about Diamond ARs and all the ARs in this game from testing literally every attachment in the game. So we don't know if we're going to get the attachments brought over or whatnot. So we're kind of up in the air on what's going to be the best for Modern Warfare, because if I can put a monolithic suppressor from Warzone on a Krig, no gun's going to even touch it. It's not even be close. So I'll just go from top to bottom here, which guns I think are going to be the best going forward and for each class, and we're kind of go through it kind of quickly here, but we're going to be efficient. So guys, we have the XM4. Probably one of the weakest ARs. It could be decent for Warzone, but I really do not love it. The range isn't that great on it, and the fire rate feels a little bit weird. So stay away from that for the time being. AK-47. It is the best gun in the game right now currently for multiplayer. Will it be the best for Warzone? It's going to be like, I think it's going to fall into like the Ram 7 category, where it's like not S tier, but like slightly below it. Super accurate, has very good control of the weapon. It is a beast in multiplayer, but I don't think it has the range to absolutely take over Warzone. But I do think it is very good. It is amazing at mid-range though. So if that's your game style where you're kind of pushing, that's going to be really good for you. Krig 6. This is going to be the gun for Warzone if it transitions exactly how it goes over from Call of Duty Cold War. This gun is a straight laser beam, guys. I cannot even explain it, but you'll be up close, shoot someone, it kills them in like 5 bullets. You shoot them across the map, it kills them in 3 bullets. I don't know who coded this gun or how it's going to transition into Warzone, but this thing is a laser beam in this game right now, and if I were to pick one gun, this is going to be the first gun I drop into Warzone with, no joke. QBZ, super high fire rate, incredibly quick kill time, almost no kick on the gun with full attachment. So I'm very intrigued with this one. It's almost identical to the Ram 7 fire rate and control of the weapon. So if you like the Ram 7, that's going to be your exact gun. I know I said something about it earlier with the AK, but like the QBZ is exactly that. I was just using the AK as like the tier that's going to fall into. FFAR was broken when the game first came out. It's kind of been nerfed. It's got a really fast fire rate, and it's more of a mid-range gun. I think the QBZ is a little bit better than it right now, though. To be honest, I think this is probably the worst, if not the XM4 and this kind of go hand in hand. I wouldn't even think about it for Warzone, to be honest, guys, right now. It got really nerfed, and the range isn't good on it, which is what you need in Warzone. So I would just move on unless you're using it for short to mid-range fights. Alrighty, so jumping over to SMGs right quick. I think everyone is really intrigued with these because everyone's literally ran the MP5 for 9 months now. Warzone's been out for 9 months now. So if you ran anything other than that, maybe the MP7 if you want to get frisky, maybe an AUG if you want to really get bored like I do for content creation. But the MP5 is super dominant. So MP5 in this game was broken on release. Still the best submachine gun, in my opinion, in the game. No idea how they're going to transition both weapons into it, but I imagine it's going to be good. I don't know if they're just going to replace this one with the other one or keep both in it. No idea. So that's the wild card with this gun, but it is very good, and I would probably say going to be either the best or the second best Warzone SMG transitioning. The Milano 821. This gun right here, guys, is interesting in its fire rate. It's pretty slow, but if you hit your shots, it's exactly like the Uzi. Like, it looks like the Uzi, it shoots like the Uzi, it feels like the Uzi. If you hit your shots and maybe sneak a headshot in there, super fast kill time. Consistency, not good enough if you ask me. The fire rate just isn't fast enough, and I just do not prefer that when it comes to Warzone because every bullet matters. AK-74U, it was absolutely broken in alpha, it was absolutely broken in beta, got nerfed on live release, but I swear they have secretly brought this gun back because it is becoming the meta currently in competitive Call of Duty. So keep an eye on this one, guys. I would say if you're going to be pairing a couple of them up, AK-74U is a fun gun and it is very strong right now. And I do think it could fall into like a comparative gun to like the AUG or the MP5 currently, because the fire rate's not like absolutely crazy fast, but like it kills pretty quickly once you hit those bullets. So it's definitely solid, and I'd keep it on your radar, y'all. ASP-45. If you use this gun in Warzone, you should probably not be playing Warzone. This gun sucks. It is not a submachine gun. It is literally an AR that shoots a 3-round burst, and the only reason I say that is because like, try rushing with the 3-round burst. It just isn't meant to do that. It's decent. You can get kills every once in a while, but unless there's some crazy like brokenness with it when it enters Warzone where they're like, we want 3 bursts to be really good, I just don't see it being meta or usable at all. So bullfrog, guys. So right now, if I had to make a tier list of submachine guns, I would probably put it MP5, bullfrog, AK-74U. So the bullfrog is very similar to the MP7. It has great range, very fast fire rate, a really big clip, like a really big clip, guys. It's standard 30-round clip, and if you just put like the first clip on it, it brings up to 50. So that is where this gun really does super well, and I'm very intrigued because the fire rate is fast enough to kill people quick. If they transition any kind of the damage, this gun could actually be the best SMG. No joke. I love it right now. It's probably my favorite one currently because I like overused the MP5 at the beginning, but right now, bullfrog is kind of turning into the meta along with AK-74U, which is kind of fun because there's like 2 to 3 legit SMGs right now. So definitely level those 3 guys that I talked about, the MP5, the AK-74U, and the bullfrog. Definitely viable weapons. Let's go on attack rifles. These are interesting. Type 63, as you can see, it's level 1. I haven't used it, but I have been killed by it across the map in 2 bullets way too many times to count. So it's gonna fall into that same category as like the FAL did in Modern Warfare. Is it going to be broken like it was for a little period of time with the FAL? Potential. But a semi-auto rifle really is never going to be dominant for mid to long range fights. Just purely off. It has a decent sized mag. Like it has a 30-round mag, but I just don't think you'd have to be so deadly accurate in hitting headshots for it to really be worth it. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, but who knows? Maybe it will like literally kill someone in like 3 bullets. We don't know yet. M16. This gun, a longtime favorite for Call of Duty fans back to the Call of Duty 4 days. This gun absolutely beams people right now in this game, guys. You can get with the right build on it, which I have build videos. If you guys have made it this far into the video, I have literally any gun that I have leveled up, I have a video on my channel. If you're interested, I have the best builds on there. We don't know how they're going to be transitioning the 8 attachments to the guns, or if we're gonna have to use perk grade. Who knows? They said they're bringing flat jackets, so we're kind of like up in the air on that. But M16, guys, it gets me 1 burst like 50% of the time with the build I have if I'm hitting all 3 bullets. If you move too quickly and you miss a bullet, that's where the gun really has its disadvantage. But 3 burst guns have always sucked in Warzone so far, so I'm intrigued to see if they're gonna make these worth it, because I'm gonna go right into the AUG here. I think these guns are almost identical right now. Very, very good in multiplayer. Very good. And they have good range. They can one-shot from good distance. That medium range are just completely deadly. And I'm really interested in these guys. I really hope they're good just to like change the meta a little bit in Warzone. You know, I think everyone's kind of sick of strictly using ARs, so we'll see what ends up happening. The DMR-14. It's just the worst version of the Type 63, to be honest. Don't even use it yet. It needs some kind of a buff to make it even like reliable. So let's move on to light machine guns. Alrighty, guys. So the Stoner 63, it's okay. I think it's solid right now. It's probably like the, I don't know how to compare it. Probably like compared to like the PKM of Warzone. I don't think it's gonna be the best LMG, but I do think it is solid enough to like be usable if you want to like switch it up every once in a while if you are an LMG player. So definitely viable. Don't love it right now. So obviously I have it level 1. I've picked up a couple of them. I'm just kind of using, I haven't used any of the LMGs yet, to be completely honest, guys. But I know which ones are good because people use them and level them quickly. And you just know if you play Call of Duty which ones are good. Next, we have the RPD. The RPD, guys, it kills in like 2 bullets. Like it kills stupid fast in this game. It has crazy range. Like people literally just sit in the back of the map and just laser you across the map with a scope on it. Like it has no kick. think it could be very good, and it's kind of scary how good it might be in Warzone. So I'm probably going to try to level this one here pretty soon, but at the end of the day, you have no idea what it's going to end up being because we don't know how the bullet damage is going to transfer and all that. So I'd definitely keep this one on the ratio, on like my radar. It's going to be like a solid gun in Warzone for sure. And the M60, guys, it's very similar to like the M91 where the fire rate isn't that good. It's a classic Black Ops weapon. It does a ton of damage if you have it leveled up and you hit every shot with it, but it gives you like that awkward like Odin or the M91 from the Warzone feel where like the fire rate just kind of feels a little clunky. So if you like that, then that's going to be the gun for you. If not, gives you the high damage, so maybe it'll be really good mattering on how they transition the damage. Like the Odin I think is a solid gun, but I don't think it's the best gun, you know, so we'll see how it transitions. Alrighty, so sniper rifles, guys, they are super strong right now in multiplayer. The Pellington's like the trick shotgun. Like it doesn't do the most damage, but the aim down sight's the fastest, and it definitely I think could be viable if you can hit your headshots, because obviously headshots are the only thing that matter in Warzone. So I'm intrigued to see what the bullet fall off range is on this and whatnot. Comparing it to the Tundra is probably the most consistent because they are both bolt action guns. The Tundra is definitely going to be my pick when I go into Warzone. That's why I have it almost max rank. I love this gun. It's super fun. It has no kick. Obviously, if you guys have played Cold War, there's no bullet flinch when you're aimed down sight with a sniper right now, and it's absolutely busted. So if you are intrigued with sniping, I would definitely level the Tundra first. It's going to be similar to like the HDR feel. If you want more like the car feel, maybe go for the Pellington. So that's where I'm interested because I'm more of a car guy when it comes to Warzone. So I probably need to level this a little bit more. But the Tundra is like really good. So I don't know. It's hard to say. It doesn't feel as clunky as the HDR for sure. It feels more like kind of gives me like them old vibes, like an old like intervention where it wasn't like super fast aim down sight, but like fast enough. I don't know. I like it though. Haven't used the M82 at all yet, but there has been a couple people that I've ran into that have been absolutely destroying me with it. So if you do hit them in the head, it is a one shot in multiplayer, and like in the chest it's a one shot, but if you miss anywhere like lower belly or anything, it's not a one shot from what I have seen. Could it be decent in Warzone? Maybe. I'm not 100% on that, to be honest. Usually semi-auto, the only one we can compare it to is the Dragunov, and that gun is just terrible. So we'll see if they transition the damage at all. I'm hoping it's better than a Dragunov though, because it sucks that like you can't even look at the Dragunov in Warzone. Maybe this one will be somewhat viable. Alrighty guys, so we have to go over the sidearms super quickly here for you guys. There's not very many of them, so just hang on for a second. We're not even going to go over pistols. The dual pistols seem to be okay right now, but you have to like run a different perk with it, so just ignore it. And for Warzone, you're never going to use it. You're going to use an SMG over that 100% with overkill. Hauer 77 shotgun though. This thing bangs right now, guys, but it has kind of a slower fire rate, so I don't know if it's going to transition to damage enough to want to use it in Warzone. So as we know, automatic rifles and like the automatic shotguns, and automatic semi-automatic shotguns have been like meta since the game has basically come out. They're super strong. The Gallo here, very, very good, guys. It does a lot of damage, gives a ton of bullet flinch to people within the game right now, and you can like literally map people with it sometimes. It's like super annoying to play against. So this hopefully is not going to replace the Doof, because Doof needs to get out of the game. If you guys know what the Doof is, and fam, I love y'all. Launchers, same old. We got our lock-on rocket launcher. We have the RPG. I can't imagine the RPG being that much different from the other RPG, so I have no idea what they're going to do with that. Kind of irrelevant to me. Melee, knife's pretty fun. It's just going to be your standard knife, so ignore. And then the M79 grenade launcher, I think it's going to be terrible in Warzone. It's because you have the legendary rocket launcher right now, or grenade launcher in Warzone, so I can't imagine them making it as good as that, and that's still not even that good. Okay, so that is every weapon in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and what I think it's going to be in Call of Duty Warzone. If you guys did like the video, make sure you do like it, subscribe to the channel, and comment below what you guys think. If I missed something or you guys have any ideas at all, let everyone know down in the comments. We want to be the channel that helps everyone. Like, I want you guys to be ahead of the game. I am a very competitive Warzone player, so I hope you guys do enjoy that kind of content because it's coming back fast, boys. I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful night, and peace out.